South Florida begins the roadmap to reopening. We could be days away from some places getting back to business with all kinds of restrictions, bringing us closer to a new normal. No official green light just yet, but Monday is still the target day to begin phase 1 in parts of South Florida.
Miami-Dade County has released a draft of its long list of guidelines for businesses and customers. Broward's list could come today, but Governor DeSantis will make the final call about letting the two counties join the rest of the state in phase 1. The number of daily positive COVID-19 cases fell in the last round of results, with 157 new cases in Miami-Dade and 61 in Broward.
As we inch closer to reopening, we're mostly talking restaurants, stores, and salons, but there's a lot of new information to give you about the restrictions and the possible risks. CBS 4's Brooke Shafer is live in Kendall to break it all down for us. Brooke, good morning.
Hey ladies, good morning. Yeah, Miami-Dade County is still aiming for Monday to start that phase 1 reopening. If given the okay by Governor Ron DeSantis, places in Miami-Dade County like restaurants, shops, even the mall could start opening next week. Scenes of empty tables at restaurants and quiet retail stores may soon be a thing of the past after Miami-Dade County Mayor Carlos Jimenez submitted a request to add the county to Florida's phase 1 of reopening. He outlined the plan in a 184-page document detailing protocols for reopening and who would be involved. It was broken down into color-coded segments, the first being yellow flag phase.
Malls and shops, etc., will be open under yellow. Also, barbershops and hair salons and nail salons will be open under yellow. There are things that will not be open under yellow, like hotels and gyms, beaches, pools.
In the initial stage, those non-essential businesses will be able to reopen under new capacity and safety guidelines. The state of Florida has a 25% capacity limit on restaurants in phase 1, but Miami-Dade is aiming for 50%.
We had actually a Zoom meeting yesterday with our medical experts, and if we can maintain social distancing and the tables 6 feet apart, is it a problem to go to 50% capacity? They said no.
The mayor was advised by business leaders and healthcare professionals to come up with this plan. Dr. Marty, one of those advisors and an infectious disease specialist from FIU, told CBS 4 there are dangers to this if it's not done properly.
There is a risk, and the country is still at the plateau. And therefore, we are really hoping that the public does exactly what Mayor Jimenez says, which is take personal responsibilities and adhere to the guidelines.
That includes continuing to wear masks and practice social distancing. A few cities within the county are distancing themselves from the plan momentarily. The city of Miami, Miami Beach, Miami Gardens, and Hialeah are pushing back their start date to reopening from May 18th to May 20th for retail stores and May 27th for restaurants. Individual cities can have stricter policies, but not less lenient ones.
I'd rather be a little bit behind the county and the governor if that gives us a better opportunity to really prepare.
We're still asking everyone to maintain all of the social distancing standards that we put in place previously.
Bars and nightclubs are not part of Monday's potential reopening in Miami-Dade County. And keep in mind, all of this is still pending approval from Governor Ron DeSantis. Over in Broward County, they have said they plan to follow Miami-Dade's lead as far as that phase 1 reopening goes. But as of this morning, we have not seen exact guidelines on what that could look like. Live in Kendall, I'm Brooke Shafer, CBS 4 This Morning.